Hello, grade 12. How are you? This is Mr. Newlove. Today I want us to look at Euclidean geometry. Past questions. If you've not subscribed, subscribe, hit the button now. Okay. First, let's look at this question. This is a past question, but I'm not going to tell you the year. In the figure below, RDS is a tangent to a circle O at D. So I'm going to show you the figure below. Let me bring it down. So this is the figure we are talking about. My God is able. So this in the figure below, RDS is a tangent to a circle O. So this is a tangent to the circle O. The tangent touches the circle, but it doesn't cut through. It touches the circle once. Okay. Then the tangent touches the circle once. Then the question continues to say that if BC is equal to D, if BC is equal to DC, so you see these two lines, it means they are equal. So BC is equal to DC. They are equal. These two lines means they are equal. Then angle CDS is equals to 40. The angle is on D. So CDS is equals to what? 40. So CDS, this is CDS. The angle is what? 40 degrees. Okay. Now, what do they want us to do? I'm going to bring the diagram up. Then we'll be solving the question down. So let me bring this down here. Okay. Now, let's move on. The question says calculate with reason. So it means you have to give reason the measure of angle BDC. Angle BDC. They want us to find this angle BDC, which is this angle. In other words, D2. They want us to find D2. D2. How do you find D2? We know that D1 is equals to B1. D1 is equals to what? B1. This is tan chord theorem. D1 is equals to what? B1. Tan chord theorem. So if this side is 40, this side is also 40. That is tan chord theorem. Then D2 is equals to B1. D2 is also equal to B1. Alright, what can you say? Angle opposite equals side. Because the sides are equal, this side is equal to this side. That is DC is equals to CB. These base angles are also equal. Angle opposite equal side. Alright. Okay, so we know that D2 is equals to what? B1. So we have solved that question. Let's move on to the next question, which is C. They want us to calculate angle C. This angle. How do you calculate it? C plus B1, which is this angle, plus D2, which is this angle, should be equal to 180. Sum of angles in a triangle. Remember, this is a triangle. Triangle DCB. So the sum of angles in the triangle, they are equal to 180. Then C plus 40 degrees plus 40 degrees, because B1 is 40, D2 is also 40, should be equal to 180. 40 plus 40 is equals to 80. Transpose this. So this is plus, it's going to be minus. So 180 minus 80 is going to give us what? 100. Then let's look at A. Let's look at A. We want to calculate A, this angle. Now, C plus A is equals to 180. C plus A is equals to what? 180. Opposite angles of a cyclic quad. Opposite angle of a cyclic quad. But we know C to be 100. We've already calculated it. C is equals to 100. To upgrade your life. Do you see that? C is equals to 100. To change your life today. So 100 plus A is equals to 180. Then transpose the 100 is going to give us what? Minus 100. So 180 degrees minus 100 degrees. This is going to give us 80 degrees. Then the next question, O1. They want us to calculate O1. How do you calculate O1? We know O1 is equals to 2 times A. Angle at center is equals to 2 times angle at circumference. See that we are applying the grade 11 work here. So O1 is equals to 2 times A. But we already know A to be 180 degrees. A is 180 degrees. So 2 times 180 is going to give us 160. To change your life today. Let's look at the next question. In the diagram below, point R. God is able point R to open your eyes to see R, a bright future. P. Where is our P? Able to change your situation. Point RPA, Q, and T lie on the circle. So point R. Okay, this is a different circle. Let's get to that circle now. My God is able. Okay, this is the circle we are talking about. So point R, P, A, Q, and T, they lie on the circle. Then the question says RA bisects R. RA bisects R. What do I mean by bisect? It means you divide this angle into 2 equal parts. So it means R1 is equals to R2. That's the meaning. It bisects it. It divides it into 2 equal parts. Then AB is equals to AQ. AB is equals to AQ. So these two lines means they are the same. They are equal. AB is equals to AQ. Then RA and TQ produce to meet at B. So RA, that's RA, and TQ, they produce to meet at B, so it means it's extended to meet at B. So you extend both lines, RA, you extend it to B, you extend TQ also to B.
My God is able to strengthen your finances. My God.
Okay, now we are getting to the question. Prove that AQ bisects PQB. Proof that you must show that. Okay, let me get back. So it's extended to B, the line RA is extended to B, TQ is also extended to B. The question says prove that AQ bisects PQB. They want us to prove that AQ, where is AQ? AQ bisects PQB. So they want us to prove that this line AQ divide this angle into two equal parts. What does it mean? We must prove that Q2 is equals to Q3. That is the meaning. For it to bisect, the angle here must be equal to the angle. That's the meaning. So we are going to prove. The first thing we are going to look at is Q3 is equal to R1. Q3 is equals to R1. This is exterior angle of a cyclic quad. Here this is a cyclic quad. This side 1, 2, 3, 4. So the cyclic quad RTQA. This, when you extend it, this is the exterior angle of a cyclic quad. So Q3 is equals to R1.
To change your situation. He will lift you.
Then Q3 plus Q2 is equals to R1 plus R2. Q3 plus Q2 should be equal to R1 plus R2. When you extend this one and you consider this quadrilateral, that is quadrilateral TQPR, we can say that this angle is also equal to this angle, exterior angle of a cyclic quad. So Q3 plus Q2 is equals to R1 plus R2. Okay, now we can say that R2 is equals to Q2, angle on the same chord. R2 is equals to Q2. Where is R2? This is R2 is equals to Q2. Angle on the same chord. You see that R2 is extended on this angle, on this chord. AP. Then Q2 is also extended on this chord, or subtended on this chord. AP. Do you see that? R2 is subtended on this chord. AP. Then Q2 is also subtended on the same chord. AP. You see, so it's angle on the same chord, or angle in the same chord is the same. Okay, then R1 is equals to R2. Where is R1? R1 is equals to R2. It was said in the question, RA bisects R. RA bisects R, this angle R. It means it divides R into two equal parts. So it means R1 is equals to R2.
My God is powerful. It's gonna change your life.
Then Q3 plus Q2 is equals to R1 plus R2. I've already stated this. Q3 plus Q2 is equals to R1 plus R2. That's exterior angle of a cycloquad. I've already said that. Then we can say that Q3 plus Q2 is equals to R2 plus R2, because R1 is equals to R2. R1 is equals to R2. It was said in the question that RA bisects R. So it divides this angle into two equal parts. So R1 is equals to R2. So in place of R1, I'm going to substitute R2 there.
My God is able.
So we know that R2 is equals to Q2. We prove that. Let me show you. R2 is equals to Q2 is here. R2 is equals to Q2. So we use that
to see your bright future.
So this is already there. Q3 plus Q2 is equals to Q2 for this R2, Q2 for this R2.
And you will be shining. Anything you touch.
Then you can transpose this Q2 to this side. It's going to be minus Q2. So Q3 is equals to Q2. Q3 is equals to Q2. So it means QA bisects Q. We have proved. Okay, the next question, it says prove that TR is equals to TB. TR is equals to TB.
My God is able.
Okay, to prove this, we can say that Q3 is equals to B, angle opposite equal sides. AQ is equals to AB, AQ is equals to AB. Then R1 is equals to B. R1 is equals to what? B, because we already know that Q3 is equals to R1 and also Q3 is equals to B. We proved that. So R1 is equals to B. Then it means TR is equals to TB. It means TR is equals to TB. Angle opposite, side opposite equal angle. So if the angles are equal, it means the sides are equal. Alright. Okay. So if this angle are equal, it means the sides are also equal. So this time it's not angle opposite equal side, it's side opposite equal angle. The next one, we are still proving. Prove that P is equals to TRP. Prove that P, angle P is equals to TRP. In other words, we need to prove that P is equals to R1 plus R2.
To change your life today, my God is able.
Okay, we know that P is equals to A. P is equals to A. Angles in the same segment. Look at this. P is subtended to QR. Then A1 is also subtended to QR. So it means P is equals to A1. Alright. So angles in the same segment.
My God is able.
Then A1 is equals to Q3 plus B. A1 is equals to Q3 plus B, exterior angle of a triangle. Which triangle are we talking about? ABQ. So A1 is equals to Q3 plus B. Then P is equals to R1 plus R1. Why? Because P will be equal to Q. Because A1, we said A1 is equals to P. So in place of A1, we're going to put P there. Is equals to Q3 is the same as R1. And B is equals to Q3, so it's also the same as R1. He's able to assist you. Then P will be equals to R1 plus R2. Why? Because we said it was stated in the question that R1 is equals to R2. So it means R1 is the same as R2. So P is equals to R1. This P is equals to R1 plus R2, which is the same as R, which is the same as TRP. We have proved. Because we know that R1 plus R2 is the same as TRP. So P is equals to angle TRP. So you do this homework for me. By God's power, they were saved from lion and fire. My God is able. He will change your life today. He's able. My God is able. He's able. He's able. My God is able. So this is the diagram. He's able to change your life today. Then question number 1, why is PRQ equals to 90? Why is PRQ equals to 90? Prove that P1 is equals to S. Prove that P1 is equals to S. To change your life today. Prove that SRWT is a cyclic quad. My God is able. Then question number 4, prove that triangle QWR, you use the same diagram. Triangle QWR is similar to triangle QST. My God is powerful. It's gonna change your life. If QW is equal to 5 centimeters, TW is equal to 3 centimeters, QR is equal to 4 centimeters, and WR is equal to 2 centimeters, calculate the length of 1.5.1 TS, 1.5.2 SR. My God is able. So we are going to say bye bye. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.